Hey everyone, given a line segment MP is a perpendicular bisector, so here's your perpendicular bisector of MO, so these two sides, that means R, N, R, and P are on the perpendicular bisegment. So we want to prove that two triangles are congruent. That is M, M, R. So this triangle we want to prove is congruent to this triangle. So let's get started. The statements first is the given. We already know that MP, so NP is perpendicular bisector of MO, and that's given. So that's one. Now since it's N is on the perpendicular bisector, we know that MN is congruent to NO. So MN is congruent to MNO, since this point is on the perpendicular bisector. And that's just your perpendicular bisector theorem. Okay, we also know that in R, this line here, remember we're trying to prove these two triangles here. Whoops, not drawing it very well. We're trying to prove that these two triangles are congruent. All right, so basically this is NP and NP. They share this same side. So we know that NP, or NR, sorry, we call it NR. NR is congruent to NR. And that's your reflexive property of congruence. So now we have two sides. Now we also know that R is on the perpendicular bisector. So that means these two sides are congruent. I'll just put 3 here. So we know that, MR is congruent to RO. And that's the same thing. Perpendicular. Let me just write the sign for that. Perpendicular bisector theorem. So finally, because of that, we know that the triangles are congruent. Triangle NMR is congruent to triangle NOR, and that's due to your side congruence postulate. And that's it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.